The world was watching Cedar Falls during the summer of 2007. RAGBRAI made an overnight stop here, and with more than 20,000 bicyclists and support people from all corners of the globe, national media exposure, and a huge concert at the Unidome, there are only two words that can describe the stop: live large. I'm John Bloomberg, and in this program we'll look back on RAGBRAI 35's overnight stop in Cedar Falls on July 25th, 2007. Cedar Falls was the largest city on the Des Moines Register's week-long bicycle ride across Iowa, and of course any discussion of RAGBRAI begins with the people.
Pancakes! No coffee, orange juice and coffee!
There aren't many places in the world where you'll find a roadside pancake stand.
Real butter with your pancakes!
But RAGBRAI is a different world, and when you're riding your bike across the state, you need a good breakfast.
What you having this morning?
Pancakes, milk, and coffee. And sausage. Very good.
The day starts pretty early for some RAGBRAI riders.
We got up real early at 5:20 this morning.
Getting an early start lets the riders enjoy that beautiful Iowa scenery.
To ride out and see that sun come up over the cornfield and the beans and everything else, just beautiful. Little mist in the valley and everything else. It's been fantastic. Great time.
But there are other benefits to getting an early start.
Number one, you don't have to stand in line for the sandalettes. And two, you miss all the heat of the day. Number three, you get the food wherever you want.
And they don't run out of pie if you're early.
The journey to Cedar Falls began on July 25th in Hampton, and along the route, some riders stopped for breakfast. Roadside pancakes flipped onto your plate in Dumont.
The towns that we go through, it's amazing the fair atmosphere in every single town, every 5 or 10 miles. It's just unbelievable. If somebody hadn't seen it, they wouldn't believe it.
And there are a lot of things you might not believe on this ride, even when you do see them. When a group this big rolls into any town, you're going to find some unique personalities.
We're Team Cow, the other team, and what else is there to tell?
I'm a RAGBRAI. What that means is the three of us are riding the ride, and our husbands are not.
It is the personalities of people on RAGBRAI that make this great bicycle ride across Iowa a one-of-a-kind event.
I've ridden in at least 4 states. I've done a lot of large rides, and let me tell you, the RAGBRAI is all about people. I'm very impressed with the people on the ride. We've had more fun on this ride just because of the people and the people in Iowa. It's just amazing.
Riders from all over the country made the trek to Cedar Falls.
Where are you from?
Indiana, Indianapolis.
I'm from Renwick, West Virginia.
Austin, Texas.
All 50 states were represented on this year's ride, along with more than 20 different countries, including this rider from Uganda.
Very incredible, it's very amazing. So fun, a lot of fun.
But not every rider who visited Cedar Falls came from that far away. Bob Kressig is a Cedar Falls resident who has ridden RAGBRAI 17 times.
You can't even really imagine what it's like to see, ride up a hill on a bicycle, see the people. It's awesome. I love it.
8 miles till Cedar Falls.
As the bikers got closer to their destination, signs along the road encouraged them to keep pedaling until they got to the dome.
Next stop is Cedar Falls.
Cheerleaders from Holmes Junior High welcomed the mass of riders to town with signs and cheers. And once the bikers got here, there was plenty waiting for them. Food stands of all sorts lined the Unidome parking lot.
This is the original corn dog. This is corn inside of the batter.
This is Iowa, after all. Maybe we should call it the tall, breaded and fried corn state. Some bikers, though, opted for a massage, while others, out of energy, just laid down in the first shade they could find, knowing that tomorrow they'll do it all again.
It's just the best. Every facet, the people are awesome. It's something that you cannot explain to other people.
Exactly.
They have to have experienced it to understand. I try and take pictures for my wife, and we'll see if she gets it, but hard to explain to people. It's wonderful.
RAGBRAI has become one of Iowa's premier annual events, and with the big event comes anticipation. Each February, there are hundreds of cyclists eager to catch a first glimpse of the yearly route when it's unveiled. And for the first time since 1998, RAGBRAI chose to make a stop in Cedar Falls. With Cedar Falls being selected as an overnight stay, there was a great deal of preparation to be done. Food, housing, and recreational activities were all considered. And outside of the city's preparations, the cyclists themselves also had to prepare for the annual event.